Yo, Jimmy, what's for lunch?
I'm thinking smash burgers today.
I think we can do that. Let's get cooking. Guys, welcome back to What's for Lunch. Jimmy Tatro. Welcome to the kitchen, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. This is gonna be a fun one. So we're doing smash burgers. Now, we gotta get a few things out of the way first. What do you want on it? Do you wanna go lettuce, tomato? Do you wanna go classic? We going In-N-Out style? Up to you.
In-N-Out style, you know I'm from California.
Yeah, I do, yep.
I mean, I feel like with smash burgers, I don't like too much stuff on them.
Good
I
answer.
like to keep them pretty simple.
Good answer.
Pretty smashed.
Okay, perfect. So we're getting rid
Can't
of the
smash
lettuce.
them too much.
We're getting rid of this.
That's my alarm going off, telling me to wake up.
It's all right, you're a busy guy. I also didn't know we were gonna get upstaged by we have a whole hibachi team in here today.
I know, how do you feel about that?
I don't know, they have 12-foot flames going right now. We have nothing, so it's all right. It's all right. We did a hibachi episode. Hibachi's hard. It's fun.
You did the hibachi?
I tried. I mean, we got a big grill in here and we put the hats on and just kind of threw eggs around.
Did you do any tricks? Did you flick anything?
Did the egg, did the shrimp in the hat.
I was just talking about this the other day, but when you go to Benihana and they like mess up one of the tricks, it's so demoralizing to the squad.
It's tough.
You're like sitting there with your table and like they messed one up and you just see everyone kind of like go, ooh, we got a bad one. Mm-hmm. And then you look over and there's like a party going on, lights are flickering, they got flames going, that table's going nuts, and you're just sitting there with your guy who's trying to figure it out. It's tough.
It's not good, yeah. Getting a B team on the hibachi night is not.
It's
because you don't do it often too. So when you go, you expect the best.
Absolutely.
And you get the sake out, you start doing the pissing.
That's how you win them over. If you fuck something up, you get the sake out and start squirting in their mouths, they forget all about the flubs.
It's a foolproof way to do it. But back to burgers here. We got 80-20 beef there, 80% lean, 20% fat. But then for smash burgers, I like to get a little beef tallow, and I keep this in the fridge, and it keeps forever. But you scrape a little bit, so we're gonna get a little bit more fat in there, just because we want that really crispy.
Oh, what is that?
Beef tallow.
Oh,
yeah. So this is, I mean, some people put this on their face. People fry. It's a much healthier way to fry stuff. You want to make like the crispiest fries or fried chicken.
Yeah, this stuff. My friend like had a brisket and then like had some of this and was like, yeah, you could put this on your face.
Yeah,
I was like,
you can.
Good.
Yeah, I don't. They say it makes your beard grow more. I don't know if that's true.
Maybe I should try that.
I've never tried, but yeah, basically, if like all the fat from beef, if you cook it down, it reduces, renders out, and you're left with the pure fat. You strain it, you get all the actual meat out, and then it solidifies back into fat. So a little bit of that will go in there.
I'm learning things today.
That's good. That's what the show's all about. Do you like to cook?
No. I cook some things. I cook yogurt and granola with blueberries.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're more of an assembly type.
Cook that up. Every now and then I'll cook up some eggs. I make like eggs.
Eggs are good.
2 eggs. I make them. It was recently pointed out to me that this is a ridiculous way to eat eggs, but I go one by one. I go over medium because I can't flip more than one. So I go 1 egg, flip it, and then as I'm eating it, I crack the other one. I get the other one going, and so I'm eating it next to the stove. Eat 1 egg, other one's finishing up, and I do 3 like that.
3. That's a pro. I mean,
and my girlfriend was like, "What are you doing?"
We're making like a classic kind of burger sauce, like a mac sauce almost. That's the way I like to do. Do you like spice? Do you like anything?
I like some spice,
Some spice? We might throw some spice. So the base is mayonnaise, good. I use QP mayonnaise, Japanese mayonnaise, a little richer, a little bit more of like an umami flavor in there. I saw that you were in Japan for like the Olympics volleyball, like Yes, you were. Okay, it took me a second to realize. Mm-hmm. Did you like the food out there? Are you an adventurous eater?
Yeah, I need to go back there. I love Japanese cuisine.
Here we have just ketchup, Dijon mustard, a little bit of vinegar, and then sweet relish. And then here, onion powder, garlic powder, a little paprika, a little bit of some dried parsley in there. And that's like your foolproof throw together burger sauce. If you want to whip that up, please be my guest. That would be great.
This is my kind of cooking right here.
Just the mix in there.
This mayo, yeah, I don't like to look at it.
You don't like mayonnaise?
This mayo, what did you call it?
Kewpie mayo. It's Japanese mayonnaise. It comes in like you can get it anywhere now. But here, are you a mayo guy or no? Do you not like mayo? I probably should have asked before I just made a sauce based out of mayo, but
no, it's I don't mind it. I just like, if it's on there, I don't like to be told.
Okay, so
I just don't like the way it looks.
just the color, just white sauce.
It's all jiggly and shit.
That's fair. But mayonnaise is just like all it is egg yolks and oil. So it's not it's just very rich, very fatty, and it's good. It's a good base for any kind of sauce. And
At what age do people start calling mayo aioli?
that's a good question. I mean, the technical difference between an aioli and a mayo is egg based and an aioli is garlic based. How are your knife skills? You want to chop some shit?
I'll chop. Yeah.
All right. I think someone stole my knife.
Is this how you want me to do it?
No, not exactly. We're gonna try to go thin on this, like see the natural anatomy right there?
Yeah, so
We want really thin, like shave it super thin.
Really thin on this side.
Super thin on that side.
Super thin on this side. Is this thin enough?
That's yeah, that'll work.
That doesn't sound like
Well,
it's thin enough.
That's perfect. This one's perfect.
Yeah, that one's good.
That one's good.
You know, one time they wanted me to cry in an audition, and I couldn't do it. So I just sat there cutting onions, trying to cry.
Did it work?
Kinda. You sit there just. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. I'm like, oh, I'm going too hard. And I'm sitting there like, what am I doing with my life, man? Acting is weird.
How hard is it to switch from YouTube, from when you started, to then, oh shit, legitimate acting and movies and TV and that? Like, was the jump that hard?
No, honestly, I think it was a great way to learn things because I went into the acting business understanding all the things, like understanding editing, understanding like production, continuity, all that stuff. So I did my best.
Dude, these are actually, like I'm not even blowing smoke, these are perfect. We're gonna use these. Eventually, you get something like this. And those still work.
Yeah,
that still works.
Yeah.
Now we have a lot to use. And this onion's not even that fresh.
Flexed on so hard.
So you got a new movie coming out today. You're cordially invited.
Yeah.
With Will Ferrell. It's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime.
So that'll be out now by the time this comes out. So make sure you go check that out. What was that like working with Will Ferrell?
It was awesome. I mean, Will Ferrell's been like my idol since I was a young boy, and I saw Anchorman. So yeah, I mean, dream come true to get to work with him and Reese Witherspoon as well.
That's insane. Is he as funny? Is he always on?
He's always on, yeah. I mean, he's always funny, but he's also just like a normal dude.
Normal dude.
Yeah.
Did you know that's what you wanted to do, like out of high school, or you like I want to be in entertainment stuff, or did that just come about naturally?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I knew I wanted to get something else. I've always liked making things, and then I think once I found out about YouTube, I was like, this makes sense. It's a good like outlet for the kind of things I want to make. And then, yeah, I just kept going.
How soon from when you started did it pick up where you're like, oh shit, this is actually working? People were watching. Was it pretty instant?
It was, yeah. Luckily, it was like it didn't take me too. I mean, I think in hindsight, the video that I thought like was super viral had like 100,000 views or something. Which like now it doesn't sound like a lot, but at the time that was like huge.
It's pretty good.
And then that got me like 2,000 subscribers, and then I just kind of like once I had that, I was like, okay, cool, I can work with this.
Yeah.
And then I just started posting a video every week. So it was like, luckily one got some traction early on, but it was a very slow build after that. Like there was no like moment where it just like went.
We're gonna put a little salt. We do no salt on these. We put salt on the top, and we'll do salt when we flip. And this with smash burgers, you go no oil in the pan. You're just gonna use all the fat from the burger itself that we put in there.
Is the tallow necessary for that?
No, the tallow's not necessary. The beef has enough fat in it where it'll start to smash, but the reason we don't put anything in the pan, see how it's already coming out here?
Yeah.
Because we want that, with a good smash burger, you really want the crust. You want a nice, like that kind of those crunchy bits on it. So then I like that you go onions right on top, smash them right in. And then here's where we smash. So I'll give you this. I'll let you do the honors here. The back of a wooden spoon usually helps press down. And if we don't want that to stick. So actually I'll just rip off some parchment paper here. Cover that. Boom.
And then you just freaking smash it.
And then you just go all the way down, yeah. And even on the edges, you can move it over, adjust, yep.
Oh,
perfect.
It's a good sound.
That's a great sound.
Oh, nice.
We got a little room in the pan here, but we don't want to ruin that crust. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, let it ride.
I'm just gonna let it ride.
Let it ride,
I'll kind of adjust this one. What was your go-to college meal? Just for was Chipotle still big back then? Like
there was I used to go to Chiba Hut all the time.
Chiba Hut, yeah.
Wow, I'm like remembering that now.
Chiba Hut is
with the nug. It was I would always order the White Widow blunt.
It was all weed themed. It was all yeah.
We had like some good stuff at the University of Arizona. They had some good food in like the school cafeteria.
School
like
hall?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh really?
So we used to go. There was a Philly cheesesteak place we used to go to a lot, and then there was a Jimmy John's that served till like 3 in the morning.
That's always good. The late night food's always the best. We'll check on these now, and these cook quick. So look at that. We got a good crust building there. That one I'm gonna let go, and then with smash burgers, it's just American cheese is the way to go, all the way. To melt that cheese, cover it up, let the steam do its thing.
See, whenever something's covered, I just get too anxious. I keep checking it.
Yeah, it takes time. It's it's like a watch pot never boils. You got to let it go. The more you check it, the more you let the steam out, and then you're done. Oh, and there we go again. That's 2 checks. What's next? You got anything in the works? You taking a little break now that you're just doing a press tour for the movie, or what's?
No, I'm got a lot of irons in the fire right now. I'm working on another show.
Okay.
And then I'm writing another thing. I wrote a movie that I'm working on. Finished a movie script that I'm trying to sell, and then I'm writing another movie script, and then I'm pitching a show in like a month.
Damn. All right, you got a lot going on. Yeah. That's exciting. How hard is it to get a movie off the ground once it's written? Is that like the hardest part? Look at that.
Impossible.
You just have to keep pitching and keep selling it. Like
so hard. Yeah. It's just like a never-ending process. Like I've been working on one for like 10 years.
Damn.
Dude, it takes so much time to get these things made. So when someone gets a movie made, it's like, that's why I'm not like too harsh of a movie critic.
Right.
Like when I see movies, I'm like, if you made it and it worked, that's an accomplishment in itself.
Right.
It takes a lot for me to hate on a movie.
Okay.
Unless you got some like absolute garbage bullshit like Spring Breakers, I'll hate on that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And I think I'm only comfortable hating on movies that like are getting good reviews.
Sure.
Like Spring Breakers is like a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes somehow.
Really?
Where you got like Step Brothers with like a 40.
Yeah, that's insane.
So it's just like,
That's something that seems off there.
What are we doing?
I never trust the reviews though either. Like
that's good.
The critic reviews are always off. I feel like, and then you go to what the Gen Pop usually says.
The popcorn meter on Rotten Tomatoes is a better.
That's like that's not the critics, right?
Yeah,
that's
just how the people feel.
Yeah, I prefer that one. So buns perfectly toasted. We're using just a potato bun here. We're gonna go a little bit of sauce on the bottom. Little sauce on the top.
Nice.
And then we'll just stack this up for you here. The double.
Whoa.
And I'll let you do the honors. You can smash that on top.
Dude,
you can pile that up.
Oh my God. I didn't even need to do part of my take. I would have come here and just done this.
That's what I like to hear. Well, we do it all. I mean,
shit.
smash burgers are it's you and Julian Edelman right now that have done the smash burger, so you're in good company.
Whoa. Should I just dive in?
Just dive in, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for this.
Go for it.
Whoa. This is fucking fire.
Appreciate it. I mean, it is a smash burger, so I can't take too much credit. It's really just the good ingredients, and you put it down. You saw how easy that was, but it's...
I did do the smash.
You did the smash.
So...
It's a group effort.
Technically, I made this.
You did the more labor-intensive part.
I did.
You stirred and you smashed, and you sliced. So let's not forget about the slicing. The slicing, we have it on tape. Doesn't matter how long it took. You did better than 90% of people on that board there. So Chris Berman didn't even know what to
It's the
do.
replay of the smash? Wow, yeah.
It's impressive.
Nice. Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
You can tell. You can tell you got skill.
I remember when you taught me the stick strategy.
Now you have that forever. And if you want it like this, I give this to all the guests. And I know you said you're not a big cook, But if you want to impress your girlfriend, if you want to do something different, this is the basics of cooking here. This is like if you don't know what pots and pans to use, starts with, do you not know what salt and pepper actually does? Starts with that, and it builds up. So it starts with breakfast, which is the easiest thing to cook. And then you learn those skills, and then it goes to chicken, to beef, to fish. So it like slowly gets harder. I wanted a book that was different from other cookbooks, because most books, they just assume you have like a baseline knowledge of cooking. This one assumes you know nothing. And the egg section, I think you'll really enjoy, based off what you told me earlier.
But you got any good granola recipes in there?
There's no granola, but I think you got that one down. I feel
Really?
like that one.
I have a parfait
I
dialed.
feel like that's already in your wheelhouse. But yeah, so you get omelets. You have your fried egg right there. So you know there's good stuff in here. Pots and pans.
This looks feasible.
I think this is feasible. That's the point of the book. It's for somebody that I wrote it for, with college age guys in mind, and then from there kind of built off of it.
If you were to assign me some homework out here,
Okay.
which one would you say?
Let's start for breakfast. I'd say start with try to do the soft scrambled egg. Start with that, because if you learn how to make eggs that way, it'll blow your mind. It'll just the way the flavor changes on the simple egg. All it is eggs and butter, but you make it like that, and it'll reinvent eggs for you.
What do you prefer, pancakes, waffles, or French toast?
French toast. I go French toast, waffles, pancakes are bottom.
So if you had to kill, fuck, marry, what would you do?
Marry French toast, kill pancakes, fuck waffles. How about you?
You're marrying a French toast?
I love French toast.
Wow,
Love
man.
it. It's one of the first things I learned how to cook. Love it.
Wow.
You're not a French toast guy?
No, I love French toast,
It's like a dessert for breakfast.
but exactly. So when it comes to marriage, that's a lot.
You got me there.
That's
All
why
right, so probably
I fuck the French toast.
okay. It's probably a better answer. I'm gonna stick it. You can't change it once
No.
you say it. You gotta stick with it.
Yeah, you stick with it. I don't think I've ever heard someone marry the French toast.
Yeah. Well, I got a
And
soft
I ask
spot.
everyone this question.
Really?
Everyone I've ever met.
Are most people killing pancakes?
Everyone kills waffles.
Really?
Everyone marries pancakes, fucks French toast, kills waffles. I marry the waffles, and I fuck the French toast.
And you kill pancakes?
I kill pancakes, unfortunately.
We're on the same page there. Let's
Yeah.
go. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for this episode of What's for Lunch. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Jimmy.